I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
Let's go. World's Most Dangerous Podcast. BOP's in the building. What's good?
It was going bar for bar with
Shouts out to the fans, man.
good.
Hondo up in this piece.
F to the R to the S to the H to the O to the U to the T. That fresh out. Wake up the neighbors. Get your clocks.
Yeah, wake them up.
Let's
Wake
go.
them up. Wake them up.
Get them
Flavor
clocks up.
Flav.
Flavor Flav clock.
Good morning.
That's Jay Camp's favorite part of the show.
Yeah.
What's going on with y'all, man?
Hey, we good,
Same
man.
issue,
How about
man.
y'all?
Like, you know.
Hey, man. Hey,
And Bobby don't like the song.
Yeah,
Song is ass.
exactly. Hey, man, we got DJ Scandalous in the building. He don't even get an intro no more. He's family. He can wash dishes now. He can cook on the
Go
stove.
ahead, give him his
You know what I'm
koofy
saying?
now.
Yeah, you gotta give me the
Yeah.
already.
Go ahead, give it to him. It's a Koofy show.
There you go.
First of all, Scandalous, what's going on, man?
Nothing much. Just, I'm glad we got Nas and 21 coming out, so we got a lot to talk about.
We do
We got
indeed.
some stuff coming out. First of all, welcome back to the channel. Fresh Out is the flavor. You know how it goes down tonight, man. We're sponsored by Cheap O Air. Y'all always on Kendra G
plane
trying to
tickets.
go on a trip with somebody going traveling. You got to go to Cheap O Air. We're going to put that in the chat. And of course, we're sponsored by
plane
Rap
tickets.
Verse. You know how it goes down. Rap Verse is the flavor.
Indeed.
MyRapverse.com. You know what's going
Right.
down, man. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Jay Kemp, what's goody, man? What's going on? I see that Sade joint. I see you.
Oh, absolutely. You know, that's the
Mm-hmm.
Boonopolis, man. Come on now. You know,
Yeah. Okay.
That's the-
Okay.
Booski
Hold on,
that's the
Wooski,
real
huh?
deal, man.
Yeah, man.
You know.
There you go.
Bebo's in the
that's
building. What's
me and
good, man?
Drake's- me and
Man,
Drake's
Jamaican. Yeah, man. Yeah, Bebo P, man. Bedroom bully. What's going down, man? Tell all the ladies what's going on, man.
Hey, what's up to everybody out there? We appreciate
up?
y'all for joining us. Welcome, as well
With
as
that 96
Scandalous.
MJ goatee.
There
got
you
the,
go.
uh,
There you
the
go.
second-
He got
the
he got that.
second
That's
drink.
I say yay losing 200,000 a month joint.
Hey,
man.
I don't know about yay, man, but over here we keep
If
the
you
ain't- if you
ain't-
papered
Show 'em the
we
cash,
keep the
man.
papered up.
Oh,
Peace to
man,
LB
yeah,
the
yeah.
Pop.
Where the
Father.
diamond? Where the
If
diamonds
you
at real
tap
quick?
his
Where the
glass.
diamonds?
Oh, LB the Pop Father swag. Shout out to him.
Shout out LB the Pop
Yeah,
Father, man. with them
kiss the
diamonds.
pinky ring. Hey,
man.
kiss the pinky
Everybody's
ring.
in here early, man. First of all, I gotta let the
Early.
AK off just for everybody right now,
Hey,
man.
shout out to y'all.
Bobby Sanders in the building. Oh man, he said we're gonna talk about the Nas. So he said the Nas song whack already. Dang.
Oh.
David King in the building.
Hey,
Shout out to
David
David,
too.
man,
That
out
was
there.
good.
David blowing that
Bobby and
kush, man.
David,
Shout out
what's
to
good with
David
y'all?
King blowing the kush. You know what I'm saying? Teresa's in the building. What's
Going on,
going down? He's
Teresa?
got
Let's
she got
get
the
into
mermaid
it
little
good.
swag led little hair. Okay.
There
And
you
Bobby's
go.
like, oh, it's trash.
Yeah. Just came in with the trash joint. Meth Low in the building. What's good, man?
What's
See
good?
People
Tina
gonna have to get
Snow.
that name, man. Hey, guys, man. He talking about somebody, man. Guys, man. Shout out. OZ. We're gonna call you OZ tonight, man.
Yeah, we can't throw that A in
Hold
there.
up,
We
man.
gotta
Mama
take the
Bear's
A
in the building. What's
Mama
going on,
Bear.
Mama,
Mama-
Bear? Man, come on, man. Mama!
Bear.
I got a sound effect. I got that Mama sound effect for you. It's coming next week. Come on, man. Day
Devon.
one
What's
club. Devon's in the
Yeah.
building. Come
What's
on,
good?
That's what's up.
Devon's in the building.
Devon.
Everybody's coming through, man. Hey, yo, smoking and chilling. I
Teresa.
see you.
All
Teresa.
right.
I'm about to be
All
on that
right.
Shout out
level
on the
too.
smokes.
At
You know what I'm
some
saying?
point.
All day.
I'm gonna be on that level too.
DJ Scandalous come out with a smoke pack. You know what I'm saying? Be clear. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, Carmen's in the building.
Carmen,
What's
what's
going
happening?
down?
Carmen,
She's ready to she's ready to hit that LL Cool J cruise ship without his wife, so they can get the little, man, LL Cool J, man, ain't gonna go with the wife, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
All
Stevie
day.
J hand rub.
Yeah.
For that one.
But hey, man, we got everybody in the building. Oh man, in the building. Come on, man.
Man.
He's already going in on the Nas joint.
Good.
Man, hold up, man. Get that AK. Oh man, that's the wrong one. Hold on, man. Everybody's in there.
already
Brian
going
Larkin's
in.
in the building. Hey, man, we got a good show. It's gonna be crazy
do.
tonight, man. Of course, it's Scandalous in the building. It's heavy,
Go ahead and hit that
heavy.
like
heavy,
button, that
heavy.
It's a like
subscribe and
joint. Come on.
notification bell. Hit us on
Man.
the Cash App.
Let's
You
go.
know, if you're feeling frisky, as well as the super chats to the world's most dangerous podcast, Rap
Come on,
City,
man.
No Basement, DJ
Let's
Scandalous.
go.
Let's
Man,
go,
come
people.
on, man.
No
Hey,
Glorilla.
Ryan, what's going
Without the
on?
Glorilla. Let's go.
Hey man, Glorilla looking. Whatever she's doing, man, she's looking kind of hot. Kind of. If you go like this, she look good.
Stop it.
If you hold that glass
Iceberg
of
lost
water
it
up,
now.
If you gotta,
shine some light
you gotta,
through it.
you gotta look through. You look through these little.
J Camp said this. Yeah.
You gotta hit it from the bottom of the bottle. You know what I'm saying?
Shine,
Bottom
shine
of the
some
bottle.
light through that
You know
glass
what I'm
water.
Yeah, a hurricane comes, she'll blow away.
Oh my God, get them likes up, man. Matt in the building. Hey man,
Early.
Facts.
we got a
Facts.
dope show, man. Real quick, man. We got to talk about the 21 Savage, man.
Had
Scandalous
to
favorite
update the
rapper.
logo
21.
on y'all.
You know, 21, 20,
Yeah, my
20.
favorite.
21.
We got to talk about Nas, of course, and we got to talk Ye losing some bread again. But first, we got to say our RIPs, man, to our guys, Jonathan, Hovind, our dude Don, Newkirk, man. These are hip hop dudes, man. Behind the scenes cats, man. But these dudes
But
are
still,
serious in the game, man. They did a
still
lot
players,
of work, man. So
Very much
we just
so.
want to say our RIPs to them, man. Any thoughts before we move on, man? Before we just give them their little flowers, man.
Now you said it beautifully, Iceberg, man. These cats deserve their flowers. I mean, don't matter if you're in the forefront, background, middle ground, wherever you at in hip hop. If your hand is in it, if you rubbing on the fabric of hip hop and you are a part of this, man, we salute you all day, man. These dudes are legends, man, and they deserve their
said.
flowers, man, and definitely rest in power, man.
Absolutely. You both said it very well. Rest in peace to Don Newkirk and Hovain.
Absolutely.
Regarding the lauded manager in the rap industry that's worked with Lloyd Banks, Cameron, Jim Jones,
Right.
T-Pain, Styles P, and others. Hovain's going to be missed by those names and many others that knew him in the game. A-Track even called him a pillar of hip hop, New York
Fact.
hip hop.
He is.
Yeah, and he's
He is.
considered a manager, and not only a manager, but a brother to Jay-Z's engineer, Young Guru.
This is
And-
why you come to Fresh Out, man. You get the news, man.
Oh yeah, and as far as the former, well, I'll just say as far as the goodness, man, Newkirk. Don Newkirk, man, he was one of the first R&B cats in Def Jam that was signed. He had worked with who was a third base,
Bebo.
yeah, third base, Prince
Yeah.
Paul. And if y'all even check, because De La Soul, he's done some work with them on that classic 3 Feet High and Rising. He was on that last track. He was, I think he was talking on that last track, Plug Tuning, right before De La Soul started rapping. So, he's worked with some cats in the industry. De La Soul coined him as a special king. So we definitely want to give these brothers their flowers, literally, figuratively, and literally. And condolences to their loved ones and family, man.
Absolutely.
Facts.
Condolences.
Man, when we come to Fresh Out, man, we got to salute all the hip hop cats, man. This is real hip hop, man.
Yeah.
We talk about everything over here, man. So again, salute to all our fallen soldiers, man. You know how it goes down, man. We got to start off just saluting them. But today, man, this episode is 142. We want that prenup. Yeah. Kanye speaking them lyrics to life, man. But first, we're going to talk real quick for 1 minute, man. Book of the week, bars of the week, man. Bebo P, who you got real quick?
So for the book of the week, it is titled Ice Cold, a hip hop jewelry history.
Ice cold.
You know, Iceberg,
Ice Cold, baby. You already Ice Cold for Iceberg. By Vicky Toback. Those who know about the elements of hip hop understand simple foundational elements regarding the art form, and those elements are MCing, DJing, or producing, breaking, particularly, but not only by way of the b-boy and graffiti art. And though what I'm about to discuss isn't a hip hop element, jewelry labeled as ice in this culture has been nothing short of a staple. You can't disregard that. I mean, you name it, the Dookie chains, gold grills, Rolexes. I mean, jewelry from Tiffany's. Yeah. Shout out to Paul Wall. Yeah, all kind of jewelry has been and still is worn by multiple artists in hip hop for decades, and encompasses really a notable portion of their identity to most consumers, from song to even real life. Vicky not only showcases some of the ice rock from like your A-list artists, your Jay-Z's, your Cardi B's, your Gucci Manes and others of that ilk, but also some of their jewelers by way of Tito Caicedo, I believe. I might be saying the last name wrong. He's the jeweler from Manny's, Jacob the jeweler, and many others as well that they go to. And the pictures of various ice in this book is really, really sharp looking and crispy from several photographers that took the pictures.
Man.
And who better than to give the forward of the book than the legendary storyteller himself, Slick Rick. Salute.
Come on, man. Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? You talk about jewelry. You know
The
what I'm
king
saying?
of jewels.
Yes, he had to
king of
draft the
jewels.
books forward. Yeah.
Come on, man.
And, you know, get those high value hold on, let me get them out. And with the ring. Hold on. Y'all give me a second here because y'all gonna need this. Cause I got the ring on and the dollars out because y'all gonna need this because this book is not the cheapest one to get. We're talking about $71.02 from Amazon. Yeah, not 71 cents, $71.
It's a
hardcover
little bag to drop.
Yeah, it's a nice little.
How much was it again?
$71.
Oh, y'all got that, man.
71.
Yeah, 71.
And 2 cents. But yeah, might seem
Uncle
pricey.
Ricky,
Go
though.
ahead and check it out.
I put that in the group. I put that in the chat, man. This is a book. This is a coffee table joint.
Oh,
It
yeah.
definitely, man. It's gonna spark some conversation. It's worth the joint, man. And also, of course, it's hip hop, man. Shout out to Vicky. Bebo P hits it out the park. And let's be clear, Jacob the jeweler got his swag up, man, from Biggie. Biggie went over there and spent that bread. You know what I'm saying? Pull the bread out, Bebo.
Oh, the bread stays on deck now. It stays on deck.
And let's be clear, man. This is a book you got to cop, man. Again, we talk about everything over here: books, MCing, man, performing, man. You know that's what we do, DJing. Come on, so dope book, man. You got to salute that man all day, man. Great
Iceberg
joint, man.
got that.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's Be Clear book coming out too.
Let's be clear. You know what I'm saying?
Make sure
Yeah,
y'all
all
copy
day.
it.
First chapter
with them glasses on. With them glasses on that you can see. What's that girl? Gorilla. Well, she look good with Gorilla. Yeah, put in. You gotta get put on that little peanut.
Yeah.
Anyway, man. Great book, man. Bars of the week, man,
Absolutely
from
great
Jay
book.
Kemp, real quick. Oh,
Man,
hold
Bars
on.
of the
Before
Week.
you go in, hold on,
Go
man. We
ahead.
got a couple cats, man, from Morocco in here, man.
Oh,
Rocco.
Luke
Okay.
from
Man,
Morocco.
real talk. Shout out to him,
Jeez.
man. Nightmares in the
Nightmare was
building, man.
good, bro.
McLovin's
Good.
in the building, man. You know what I'm
McLovin.
saying? He's
McLovin.
all in here all day.
There you
And,
go.
I agree with that,
Antoine
McLovin, too.
is in the
Antoine.
building, man.
McLovin. Oh, y'all
Come
what's
on,
up?
man. My Fab D is in here, man, getting busy with the extra
Fab
sturdy,
D.
getting sturdy on the picture too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to those, man.
Suave
Already
on the joint.
Already hit that boy right there. That's what's
Right,
up.
we
man.
appreciate
Salute,
you,
man.
Fab, man.
Yeah, Fab D, man, getting sturdy in the chat, man. So
There you go.
bars of the week, real quick.
Bars of the week, man. We're gonna go out to the West Coast via Chi-Town.
Okay.
Shout
Shout out to
holler at
him.
my guy, Open Mike Eagle. One of the best talents out there right now in the West. Man, Open Mike has a good project out right now. It's a mouthful to say. Component system with the audio reverse. Definitely a dope project. Just to kind of a little bit of background on Open Mike. He's done a lot of work with Doom in the past. Guys like ASAP Rock.
Okay.
You know, a plethora of artists that he's definitely collabed with. If you love like that witty art style type of rap, I mean, we've had our guy Vic Spencer on. They all like in that same lane. It's just, you know, the bars is wild, the production is crazy. Just super talented. And Open Mike started out as a podcaster, man, too.
Okay.
So very
We gotta get him on the show
hip-hop.
one time, man.
You
Shout
gotta
out
get
to
him on the
Open.
show, man. You can hear it in his rhymes, man. Very knowledgeable on hip hop. But definitely check out the Open Mike Eagle, because what we try to do here at hip hop is pretty much introduce you to cats that it's not really out there. They're not mainstream. So we want to make sure we give flowers to the talent that's sitting out there. I mean, we can always do, you know, stuff on like the Drakes of the world, but that's not what that's not what Fresh Out is for. We gonna give you hip hop
From
dudes
every
who's
angle.
actually got
Hitting
their
you from
nose
every angle.
in the grindstone, hitting you from every angle.
Yeah.
But this album is cool because it's not like the hardcore street. You know what I'm saying? He ain't talking about selling yay all throughout the album. So this is a dude who's actually just shining, man. Having fun on the mic, man. But definitely check it out. Let us know what you think. If you think it's garbage, tell us that too. So
man. Also, man,
shout
we
out-
got some
shout out
music,
to
man.
Mike,
Holler at
man.
us too, man.
Oh, man,
Definitely,
if
we got some music.
If you got some music,
Yeah.
please,
Yeah.
let us check it out. Let us review it.
Might get on that DJ Scandalous mixtape, man. You might hit you.
Mixtape. We'll put
You know
you
what I
on
mean?
my rap verse. Get you a nice little article in there.
Facts,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Stream your music. We're gonna make sure we bless you. So if you
There
got
you
some
go.
bars, if you're doing your thing in the studio in the booth, definitely holler at us.
You know, it's funny you mentioned that about. Oh yeah, gotta give the. Yeah.
Another bar, bars of the week, man. Open
They
mic.
love him. They love J. Kim.
Yeah, open mic Eagle, yeah, man. All
No,
day.
but yeah, I think this was a great selection, man, and you took it right from me. When I first heard at least the first half of this project, I thought about this having that Vic Spencer type of vibe.
Yeah.
So yeah. But
that's
great
that's
selection
a
here.
big type of vibe. Yeah,
And
it is.
you mentioned Doom. There isn't there. I think there's a song actually with the title Doom. So
yeah, he's got a
it's
song
a
on the album
commemoration.
called Doom, and he was on that Caesar Face and Doom album. I think
Scarface,
him and Caesar Face
yep,
did a
he
couple
sure
of
was,
them.
wasn't he?
But
Yep.
but Open Mike Eagle was on those projects. So
Okay.
he's nice, man.
Again, man, bars of the week. This is why you come to Fresh Out, man. We're gonna give you something to put on that playlist, man. You know what I'm saying? Every Wednesday, 9:30, we up in here. J. Kim's gonna basically bless that playlist, man. But again, hold up, man. Shamario's in the building, man.
Mario,
Salute
what's
to the
happening?
panel, man.
Salute to you as
He got
well.
the crispiest do-rag ever.
Man,
Facts.
do-rag swag.
It's creased.
Nightmare.
That's
Man,
like
first of all,
Jimmy
day
Guys,
one,
yep.
man, day one club.
Mike
Mike.
Muhammad, what's up?
The AK real
Mike,
quick,
we got to
man.
get up, fam. You know,
Yeah,
I'm
we
a
gotta
fan
definitely
too,
get up,
bro.
man.
So
Get you in the
we
building,
gotta
man.
link up, bro.
There you go. There you go.
Anton is in the building, man. Shout out to
Spencer.
Shy.
to
We
Shy
outside, man. Hold up,
All
man.
day.
Let me get that one gunshot just for Shy. We don't want to let all of them go off, man. You know what I'm saying? The Shy.
Oh yeah.
Plus Anton, y'all got some
popo
good
out
ones,
here.
man.
Shout out to the
Feel-
Shy.
feel
bro.
more
Because
than
they got the little when you shoot, they got the little sound and it brings the cops. Like we ain't trying to do all that. Dallas Lakers, man. Yeah, man. K Rich in here. Cali, man.
What's
Shout out
happening?
to Cali, man. You know, he got
Shout
the
out to Cali as
herbal
well,
essence,
yeah.
man, out there in the
Oh,
Cali,
hey.
man. You know what I'm saying? They got the herbal essence, man. A big up Uncle Ricky, man. His
Uncle
jury game is
Ricky.
on point, man. Shout out,
Okay.
man. Always
Shout out to
coming
Uncle
through, man,
Ricky.
right.
All right,
You know what I'm
all right. You already know, man. Then Uncle Ricky, Uncle Ricky with the ice here. You know, the ice.
Ricky! Look at that nigga. But yeah, man. Bars of the week, books of the week, man. We got to go in first, but we got to talk about our first topic, man. Actually, Scanlon's got a crush on this chick, man. We got to talk about Angela Yee. You know what I'm saying? First of all,
I mean, she ain't bad.
yeah, Angela, and she might be watching, man. Shout out to Angela Yee. She follows us, man. So shout out to Angela Yee, and I tagged her in a couple of joints too. Pause.
There you go, Scanless.
Scanless, shoot your shot. You know what I'm saying? You might get some, but we gotta talk about
They're like Trey Young.
So much Trey Young, dog, with the ice in his vein. You know what I'm saying? But Angela Yee, man, she's been like a cornerstone for pretty much the biggest urban music. I can't say hip hop, but urban music show, man, on the radio, man. The Breakfast Club, man. 106, New York. Come on, man. She's been a staple. She's leaving after 12 years on the show. It's been a crazy run for all three of them. It's been a sus for the other two because they put on some wigs this week to commemorate her leaving. But I want to ask you guys, what's her legacy on this show? Because we already know she's getting a new show by herself, which is probably going to gratiate black men all over the earth and say how great we are. But
just had to throw it in.
Red pill, iceberg in the building.
Man.
But what's her legacy, man? Because again, she brought a lot to the show. And are you excited to watch what she's got next?
I think for me,
go ahead, Candace.
I'm curious as well. It comes down to whoever her guest host is and how the show's formatted.
100.
I think like she's a strong woman in hip hop. You know, her and Angie Martinez are like the females that I know of that are out there on radio shows and stuff. So shout out to her. She's doing her own thing, and you know, nothing but blessings.
JK, what you thinking on this, man? Because like I said,
I mean, I pretty much feel like Scandalous feels. I mean, I'm curious. I'm kind of like in that wait and see mode. I definitely think she's talented as far as not being too aggressive. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like when she allows people to kind of talk and and get things off their chest. So I don't mind her like as a moderator. I mean, she's decent there. But like Scandalous said, I'm curious to see who her guest panelist is going to be. Who's going to be on there with her rocking? Because to me, that's going to really, because you know how like Joe had like the the Mari and
Yeah.
Amal and
Marlon
Rory.
Rory,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I almost combined both their
LB's
names,
guys.
but exactly. So I'm curious if she has somebody who's like not on her level as far as being able to really uphold the show. So to me, it's going to be all about who she brings on with her to kind of keep things going.
Let me spin the clip, Bebo, for you, because you already had your answer ready. So I'm gonna throw something at you.
Actually, I didn't, but go ahead.
Hold on. Let me
just
get the
well,
first,
just up here, just up here.
let me
but,
get the
you know,
first
go
coup for 2050.
Oh, stop it.
ahead.
Bebo,
Yes, sir.
what's gonna happen to the Breakfast Club? Will it fall off because Angela's gone?
I think it'll stay kind of at best where things kind of are kind of leveled off. I know ever since its inception, it really hasn't been, the platform hasn't been at its peak over the last maybe say few years, and that's with Angela Yee on there. But you know, you combine that with the fact that she wasn't really on there that much over the last 1 or 2 years to begin with. You know, she was kind of
Yeah,
spotty, hit and
true.
miss. I
And
don't
she had the
know what
lipstick
kind of
service joint too.
right.
doing,
She does have that. Yeah, I don't know that any significant change is going to be affected over at the Breakfast Club because of her presence not being there any longer. But we'll just have to see what happens. And you know, like we said before when we last talked about this, congratulations to Angela Yee on her new endeavor moving forward. And you know, we look forward to seeing what's next from her.
Congrats to
Yeah,
Angela Yee,
yeah.
man. She definitely deserves it. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? She definitely deserves
salute to her, man.
her own
Salute to her.
situation.
She put the
She's
work
the
in.
one that basically kind of killed the Will Smith whole household. She just farted on the whole Will Smith joint when August Alsina came on there talking about Will let him smash gracefully. You know what I'm saying? Pause.
Man, gracefully was the words that was used too, I believe.
Yeah.
Yep.
Texas Brown Sugar TBS
TBS
is in the
Les.
building.
What's
man.
good?
What's going on?
What
She's
is
looking out.
good?
She's looking back with all the money. That's in her profile picture. She's looking back at the money.
Looking back at
Pull the
all
money
that-
out real
right-
quick.
right
It's
there.
a whole lot of money. in
She's
this
saying that
motherfucker.
Charlemagne. She needs Charlemagne to keep it interesting. He likes to smell seats when J-Lo gets up. So you know.
Stop.
She said, but
That's
she
an odd
said
fetish
also,
right
man, and
there.
I agree that Angela
Yeah.
Yee balances the group. I agree.
She does, or at least
she
did.
does.
She did. Yep.
Vaughn saying Angie Martinez left NY, her verse became when Angie Martinez left NY, her voice became silent. Can Angela move beyond Big D energy talk? Oh my god, let me put the coof on for this dude right here. Give Devon the koofy.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, he's probably in Sri Lanka, man, right now watching the show. Man. This dude's a travel guy.
We'll just have to see, Devon. We'll just have to see what transpires.
That's what I want to see, man. Can she do something without the SEX talk? You know what I'm saying? Angie gone the other way, you know, now, yeah. Boy, y'all trying to put the cool on tonight.
Man, Madden trying to get that.
Well, she could do a show with Angela Lee, you know, so.
Girl talk, yeah, girl
yeah,
power.
they come together.
Yeah, but either or, you know, congrats to Angela Yee, man. You know, we got to put on here, show you some mad love, you know what I'm saying? Women of color doing their thing, man. We salute to you. And she's got a coffee spot. She got a coffee spot in New York. Go check it out.
Sure does. Yep. And I think she's partnered with Styles P on one of those juice franchises.
Yeah, them juice,
smoothie juice franchises. So yeah, she's definitely about her business.
Yes, I mean,
speaking about partnering, you got to talk about Fresh Out Hip Hop on Facebook, man. Y'all see the numbers? Hold up, where's the money at Bebo? This is big
the money
talk.
Yeah, hey, the money's coming out again.
800,000 followers, man. DJ Scanless, you know, we partnering up, man. Come over here, check us out. My rap verse. Fresh Out Hip Hop, man, it's getting serious. It's getting spooky for some of the cats, man, right now. It's getting spooky. Yeah, man. I ain't got no sound effects for that, but you know, you got, yeah.
I got you.
But we gotta talk about something spookier than that. And this might be a Koofy situation. We gotta talk about these bots out here. We gotta talk about these bots out here. We gotta talk about this. I think this might be J Camp's anthem right now. This Don Toliver record, man, that was on YouTube. If y'all haven't heard this,
gotta do it right.
He basically what Atlantic has been doing, not only for Don Toliver, but for all their artists, they've been basically using the bots. Allegedly. Now, first of all, if you don't understand what a bot is, it's basically like you basically calling somebody overseas, man. You basically send them the link and they basically give you fake ghost numbers. Explain this a little bit more, DJ Scandalous, and why is, in your opinion, this is not a benefit to the artist?
So what artists do, it doesn't matter if you're a big time artist or you're just a YouTuber. What you can do is just go and you buy views or subscribers for your channel, so you inflate the numbers. And what a lot of people do this, and also on Instagram, if you have like an account that has like 5,000 followers, people may take you more seriously if you have 100,000 or 1 million. So a lot of people go and they buy all these fake subscribers and these fake views to look better than what they are. And it helps them. Sometimes it helps them out in the algorithm and, you know, prioritize their videos as they come up on trending and stuff like that, which Don's, you know, his videos definitely did.
Damn, man. So let's be clear. Since they've been allegedly putting bots out, they're inflating the numbers on YouTube as far as views, and now they're in the top 20. These artists in the top 10 as far as views.
Yeah, see, the thing is, if it's all fake views, mostly, I want to say it's all 7 million fake views, but there was a video I watched where it went to 7 million, then it stalled for like 3 or 4 days, and then pick up hardly no views at all, and then it shot up like 30,000 likes on that video, which you could definitely sell. There's some manipulation going on right there. So if they're buying fake views, it's not for money, because those bots do not watch the whole video. When you get ad revenue, you get ad revenue if they watch longer. So if they're only doing like bots are clicking on the video to, you know, increase your views, they're only checking out the video for like 1 second and then it clicks off. So the only reason that they're doing this is to make their artists look better, so their artists don't look like they're falling off or washed up, and also make the artists come up in the trending and all the various tabs on YouTube. So if I have a video and I buy like 10 million fake views, it's going to get organic views now because it's already in the trending tab.
Well spoken, DJ Scandalous. Well spoken.
Well, I mean, you basically just put a bow on it.
Yeah. And we talked about this here on Fresh Out. I think most all of us are here with the Koofy on, with that tinfoil Koofy, but at the same time, oh, you already know. Speaking of tinfoil Koofies, it's funny how the tinfoil Koofy conspiracies are starting to actually become reality. Funny how that works. But anyway, you know, with the bot situation, again, we talked about it numerous times on here, with the alleged bot usage of, you know, well, in this case, Atlantic Records, as well as other streaming platforms and all that. And it's interesting that this is being talked about tonight here at Fresh Out, while Elon Musk allegedly has proof as Twitter's new CEO that there's bots used in the political elections, as the most recent example today or yesterday. So it's not just something that's going on here within the framework of music. It's all over, you know, you name the industry. And it's it also goes to show that you really can't trust every set of views, streams, and or subs that select artists receive. It also says that certain artists aren't popping as media likes to propagate. We can't say for sure whether in Don Toliver's case this is for sure the case, but it's mighty sus, as DJ Scandalous alluded to with the Do It Right video. And it's and just to cap it off, or once again, it's an issue both inside and outside of the music industry in attempts to steer a certain narrative in a certain way.
Well, Mama Bear saying she says she believes that she said you mentioned about views on Twitter and offers for bots come out from nowhere. Yeah, I mean, pretty much like now, if you're on any platform, you're going to see bots, because you can even be on your iPhone and say something about TVs, and the TV deals pop up while you're surfing on social media pages. So
Yep.
it's kind of weird. And there's a reason why we showed our Facebook groups. There are people like DJ Scanless where you can go to and actually pay for these guys to put it in the right places, man, so the music will actually trend correctly.
And get real subscribers, real followers, real likes.
Yeah. Yep. It's funny. You used to be able to, slide this under the table to the DJ,
The payola,
the payola. Yeah. And now it's all electronic. It's all online, so it just goes to show the dark side of the game.
J. Kim, what you thinking on this?
I was gonna say, speaking of dark side, we know how Atlantic Records treats their artists anyway, signing them to crazy 10, 12 album deals that they can't get out of.
Yep.
A lot of their artists end up in certain situations that end up bad for them. So it doesn't surprise me that Atlantic Records is doing this, because we know the views don't match the actual streams on the streaming platforms at all. Like, how you gonna have 30 million views on YouTube, but you got 10,000 streams on Apple Music?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
The math ain't mathing, is it?
The math. Shout out to Liz.
Yeah.
Shout out to Liz too.
Shout out to Liz and the one before it started with an R. Shout out Rasha J. Yeah. Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka in the building.
Yeah, what's happening? Appreciate you.
A lot of Atlantic has ruined a lot of our favorite artists.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we all like Twista fans on this platform. Not saying that Twista's been ruined as an artist, but more so they didn't do him any justice by signing him to like a crazy length term album deal.
Right.
They may give him some bread up front, but as far as like that, that's
AI.
it, man.
Yep, the AI is how they're distorting.
Devon's saying AI is how they they're distorting the narratives basically, man, with music. So when somebody, and this is why you come to Fresh Out, because we'll talk about people who aren't in that algorithm, who can't trend, because you have major labels spending thousands of dollars on these bots or these companies to basically fluctuate the numbers. This is why you come over to DJ Scanless platform, you come over to our platform, our Facebook pages, our YouTube channels that actually talk about real people in real hip hop, because they're trying to push a narrative, Glorilla, and other artists, man, who are not even popping, but they're actually Streety, 2000 sales. Shout out Streety.
We talked about that last week.
2000 sales.
So again, like I said, man, you even have Drake and 21 Savage creating fake news and creating 21 to actually get their stuff out there. So again, this is why you come over to real people who do real hip hop. There's a lot of platforms, but to me, I gotta go with my homie DJ Scanless. If you're an artist out here, you're a producer, you do music, forget the bots, go to the real cast. DJ Scanless, man, again, is where you got to go to. Scanless, basically tell them where they can find you if they really want to get down and get some real numbers.
You can find me on Facebook. Is just DJ Scanless on there. I'm verified on there. You can find me on Instagram, DJ_Scanless, or YouTube as well. Or you can find me on Fresh Out Hip Hop Facebook. I also help out with that. Me and Iceberg hold that down on there.
All day. Man,
and
saying
MyRapverse.com. Don't forget that.
MyRapverse.com is that new flavor.
Yes,
man. Saying Devin the Dude said the game don't love nobody. Yeah, so you got guys like Devin the Dude who have dope catalogs, dope records. They're not getting the numbers, so they're not getting the concert and the ticket sales.
Exactly.
So, right.
Antoine saying the bots in all the industries are a real problem. And this is what Elon was basically saying before he bought Twitter.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? He said, all you bosses out here, man, faking numbers. I need the real numbers.
Right. So that was the time when he was trying to opt out of the deal, but he couldn't. So he was addressing that before, and now he's definitely seeing it in the trenches, apparently. But it's again, it's not to just spot out just these specific companies. This is pandemic level with the with the way that these bots are operating.
100%.
It's just not Atlantic. It's probably other record labels too. It's just you don't see it.
They got caught
because they got caught red-handed.
And
we wouldn't do that at Atlantic. How
Black Twitter gonna catch everything, man. Come on, Black Twitter's on it, man. Shout out to Professor Silverthorne. Man, come on, man. AK, man. Day One Club. He's saying the new fake sound scans, they gonna always find a way.
Right. They are.
Facts. Oh, hold up, man. Power 600 is in the building.
There he is. What up?
What up?
It's good, man.
It's
What's
goody.
goody?
Man, hold up.
Yeah,
Touch
yeah.
is in the building tonight, man. Hold up,
Okay,
man.
okay.
Touch,
Another
is in the
day's
building.
wonder.
Facts will
What's
never believe Drake's
good?
number. Dang, they going hard. They going hard on Drake, man. You know that's B.O.P's favorite pin game guy, man.
Dude,
Come on.
It's his favorite pin game.
Oh,
Favorite
man,
reciter.
Ross said he
Hey,
found you
yeah,
this
yeah,
Scandalous.
man.
That's
There
why
you
you
go.
come over here, man. Salute
Follow-
to you,
follow
Love
man.
from
DJ
Sri Lanka to
All
DJ
day long,
Scandalous.
man.
Yeah.
Follow DJ
Hire,
Scandalous.
hey man, of
That's
course,
right.
Power 600 in the building. Come on, man. She's
CBS less, yeah.
don't get me started on Drake. He doesn't represent my
yeah,
city.
Oh, that's
Shout
Bird.
out to
Get her
T-Dot.
started.
Mama Bear with the
T-Dot.
cakes in the picture.
Right. Shout
Mama.
out to T-Dot.
Mama.
You know.
My dedicated hip hop sources. Yeah, all day, man.
There you
know what I'm
go.
saying?
There you
That's
go,
how we do,
Professor.
man.
There
Brian's
you go.
saying, man, Drake numbers always been sus. Hold up, man. Let me get
Oh,
the
yeah.
sus sound, man. Did that Diddy sound? Hold up, man.
And get Brian that coof too.
And give him the cool. Drake always been sus because the music getting worse. How the numbers going up? Come on,
My
man.
favorite
Brian
is-
with the coof.
My bad. That
Brian
might be
with
why
the
he's
coof
picking the phone.
and the bomb.
Yeah.
And the
yeah,
bomb.
man.
Oh, let me get the bomb too, man.
Drop
Shout
the
out to
Scuddy
Brian,
on,
man.
on Drake.
Brian Larkins, man. Come
Yeah,
on.
peace to Brian.
But long story short, this is why you come over here so we can talk about real music that's not influenced by major corporations, man. That spend. Let's be clear, that Don Toliver music video and song probably cost them about $1 million. They got to make that money back, right? So how do we make it back?
Yep.
We got to basically just go harder in the paint than everybody else does with the bot game. So
But it ain't being streamed on the platform.
nah,
Right.
ain't nobody here. Hold up, man. Let me get that sound effect for that song. Trash. What was that? What was the sample they used too, Scandalous?
It was a SOS band.
Come on,
Yeah,
don't
SOS
disrespect
band.
SOS
SOS
band like that, man. Stop it.
Mm.
But speaking of disrespect, man, we gotta talk about B.O.P's favorite dude, man. You know what I'm saying? Writing all his lyrics in his head. We gotta talk about Jay-Z.
Hovey,
You know what I'm
baby.
saying? Hove. You know what I'm
Hove,
saying? I ain't
baby.
writing nothing down.
Salute to Hove.
Look the whole man in the building, man. You know what I'm
Salute to
saying?
Hov.
We're gonna be nice to you tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? First of all, why Nas is over here making hits, man. Jay-Z's in court.
Mm. Dum, 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 wow.
Right.
Yeah, hold on. When's the last time you had a #1 hit? I'm just asking a question.
Mm.
So one of the whole
Scandalous?
fans got
Scandalous?
to shout that out.
You got that one,
for a
Scandalous?
player.
When's the last, hold up, when's the last time, guys?
That joint with Alicia Keys didn't hit #1.
But that was what, 08?
Man, I was thinking 2014, but it was probably way before that.
Hey man, hey, come y'all in the chat, man. When was the last hit
I know-
for Jay?
I know
When he had the
Power
last
knows.
#1?
Liz. She said,
Liz
"Yeesh." Yeah.
I know Power no.
Power, man.
Nah.
When was the last time?
Now, hold on, Iceberg. You said you was gonna be nice. You said you're gonna be nice to Jay, and then here we go with this. You say he's gonna be nice to man. To
Oh,
him, to
come
my
on,
guy,
man. Anyway, man, he's over here, man, worried about this $2 billion, man, that he's got cracking with Bacardi, man, with the Duce swag. Now, let's be clear. They said that he did a handshake, this is typical Jay stuff. He did a handshake and said, hey, man, I want to give y'all back the 50%. I'm going to cash out. I'm worried about this NFL team that I only worried about doing it once Dame said he wanted to do it. Dame went on Breakfast Club, shout out to Angela Yee, and said he wanted to own the football team. Now Jay's trying to do it. So
Mike 100 said that Negroes in Paris, which
hey, man, hold on, man.
I can't be having YouTube pullers. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
Those N-words.
Ninjas in Paris.
N-words in
There you
Paris.
go. Hold on. So Mario said Holy Grail was the last one. Holy Grail was the last #1 for Jay. Come on, y'all. Where's Power?
It might have
100?
been because Timberlake was on there.
Yeah, Power saying might be sometime 09 to 04.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Part of the Samsung album.
Shamario might be right though, because
God.
Holy Grail with JT probably was #1. Just
That
JT
long
was
ago?
on there.
Nas has dropped 4 in 2 years, but anyway, whatever. So long story short, he basically was like, hey, I'm doing a handshake and get out 50%. But then when he went back in and checked the numbers, it was actually rated
math wasn't
higher.
mathing.
The math wasn't mathing. So they was trying to hit him for the bill. Now he's saying it's worth $2 bills. So again, he's worried about, you know, this liquor and not in the booth, man. What's your thoughts, man, on this Jay situation, man? I mean, are we gonna get any music from him while he's worried about this $2 billion?
Well, we'll just have to see about that.
Well,
I think we'll have to
probably
see
could
about
be,
that. And as you indicated, Iceberg, well, let me start off by saying, wow, hold on, Mike 100, Holy Grail
Grail's booty?
Wow. Oh, okay, all right.
My Tampa brethren was saying it's booty.
Shout
And
out
I'm
Mike
like,
100.
Ooh, y'all are savage out there in them chat streets out here.
You saying Drunken Love with Bay was the
we
last
savage
one?
in Tampa,
Stop. Come on, man.
All right. No, but it just seems like he's, as you indicated, Iceberg, he's trying to cut his losses, so to speak. He doesn't want to have to deal with just the rigor mortis of dealing with what was once labeled as just Duce, now Duce and
Devon
Bacardi.
just dropped a scud and just ended him.
Wow.
We
Devon
might
just
as well
said
move
Jay's
to the
last
next.
great shine was from Lemonade. Ooh. Ooh.
That's shade,
Yeah.
Devon. Real talk, man. That's
Yeah.
some shade, man. Real talk, man.
It
Yeah,
really
but
is, man.
he's trying to cut
AK
his
off of
losses and focus on other endeavors. You know, like you said, it could be the attempt to acquire a football team with who's that? Jeff Bezos.
Bezos.
Yeah.
Commanders.
Or yeah.
Yeah.
He could be
Empire
working on
State
some
of
new
Mind.
music secretly, as we've been alluding as a possibility. But who knows? I'm not mad at him for wanting to cut his losses on this business deal. Just looking at things from the front end, so to speak. I'll let you guys take it from there. Yeah, the rigor mortis, Liz. Yeah.
Damn, man. Y'all going savage on my
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
y'all
She
just-
heard that.
Just
I
dropped
mostly
the
agree.
bombs on Jay.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Nah, go ahead, Scanless. You got it.
I mostly agree with everything he said. It's probably more so that he wants to own a football team. Now, Jeff Bezos, he could buy the NFL, all the teams, like 20 times over if he wanted.
Yep.
But Jay-Z has to bring his own to the table. So 1.9 whatever billion is not that much that's going to cut it, right? Because a lot of teams are $4 billion to $10 billion now. So I think it's more so that. And if they had a handshake agreement, that's Bacardi's fault for not having it in writing.
Facts.
Yeah.
Hold
Okay.
on, man. AK,
And
man.
give Scanless the AK.
Yeah.
Hold on,
We
man.
talking-
Jay-Z gave me a handshake because I wanted to get him while he was probably on that
Exactly.
Duce.
And
Listen,
and as time goes on, that shit's gonna be worth differently, So
Facts.
Yeah.
Scandalous. We have talked about napkin deals on here a lot of times. If you go in a restaurant, you writing a contract down on a napkin. Nah, bro, that ain't
Yep.
gonna get it done.
And
They gonna
Jay-Z's
get it
people
done.
said, "What the heck are you doing, Jay? You know, they just told you billions worth $2, you
Jay-Z's
goofball."
over like Rick James. He's like,
You said $1 billion. You said $1 billion. If I give you the 50 back, I get $1 billion. Yeah, go ahead and sign it. Then he went back to his goons and they said, "Well, what you doing? It's worth $2. What you
Right.
doing?"
Jay-Z gonna get that
Well,
bread.
mm-hmm.
First of all, could anybody really give us seriously, real talk? When was Jay's last #1 hit? I'm looking at him right now.
Can you play the music while you're looking that
Oh,
up?
hold on, man. Let me get y'all that. Let me get y'all that Jeopardy swag.
Shout out and
let's
rest in
let me
peace to
hear that
Alex
song.
Trebek.
Yeah, shout out, man, with that
Right.
toupee swag.
Yeah.
Man, he killed it though.
Mm-hmm.
Nah. It said ain't no nig. That's wrong. What the? Hey, man, I don't know. Power 600, where you at, man? Hey, hold on, man.
Power gave you.
He dipped
gave
outta
you some
here.
years.
Yeah, he dipped out. He said, "I ain't with it." Jay needs to come
Hey.
outside, dog. He's
Facts,
hiding.
facts, Brian. He need to come out.
Yeah.
It's hard after
Nah,
that
they're out here
KD3,
like-
though. It's hard to come outside as Jay after that.
Liz is
Nah,
going hard in the
like-
paint too. She said, "Kind of foolish handlers you got working for you." Yeah,
Facts.
yeah.
That's
Mhm.
100.
Yeah.
Come on, you gotta put that coup on. They didn't really read the thumbprint. Yeah, it was going in. Brian saying, "Nah, Jay Bleak, Big Gary, Vlad, B. Dot, Elliot Wilson. Oh man,
Everybody trying to tell him.
many more feet in there to go.
Everybody
Come
saying
outside.
this.
Come
Come out
on,
here.
my God.
Hey.
Brian
Come
is
on,
dropping.
dog.
Yesterday's
Brian
price
is-
ain't today's price.
Yeah. There you go, Skip.
Look,
There
Brian
you
is E Honda today. On
They can't handle the truth,
1,000
Brian.
hand
Real
slap.
talk.
They can't handle it.
I'm gonna go with man and say Empire State of Mind, probably.
Okay.
Oh, 09? God.
right.
And Holy Grail
didn't have a
came
number
out,
one
like,
with
what, the year
Kanye?
before that.
I'm
maybe
related to that, you know?
Negroes in Paris.
Right. Mike 100 said Negroes in Paris.
I'm thinking Negro, but either or, man. That was hold up, man. That was
Negroes.
years ago. God bless, man.
Brothers in Paris.
Mario said, "What about Otis?" Everybody don't know. No, man. Anyway, man.
I'm gonna find it out.
Yeah, we're gonna put on. We're gonna do an article about this, man, because we can't find it. While Scandalous is doing that, we got to talk about our guy Ye. Hopefully, it was with Ye. We got to talk about him losing the bag. He's been battling Adidas. He's been battling his banks. He's been battling the Jewish community. He's battling everything. Now he's battling Kim. This is horrible, guys. He just lost 2.4 for the year to take care of his kids. His wife is a billionaire, multiple billionaires. She's about worth 2 because of him. Now let's be clear. Let me go in real quick. Let's be clear. The book. And shout out to Miss LB that's out right now. Now, before she got married to Ye, she was worth 700 million. Now she's worth 1.8 to 2 billion dollars off the back of her husband. And he has to pay child support? Does this make any sense to y'all while Scandalous is looking up the numbers?
No, it don't make sense. But this is the L you take when you stick your meat in this chick, though.
Damn.
Man, basically, you playing with the devil. Like,
Yeah.
you playing with the devil, bro. You took a dive in the devil's
Bro.
pool. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't say the other P word. You know what I'm saying? But you took a dive in that.
Hold up. I got something for the cat though. You got it in there.
Yeah, once you dipped your toe in that player, I mean that's an L automatically. So it's almost like
Matt saying the Kanye. This is
Man,
what happens when you mess
what
with
was
that
that?
family.
What was that contract that Ghost Rider signed with the devil? The contract of
Yep.
Yeah.
Got Johnny
Slovenia,
Blaze.
whatever.
Yeah.
Right. When Johnny Blaze signed that contract with the devil,
Johnny
that's basically
Blaze.
what Kanye did.
Yeah.
Touch
I'm
is saying
saying?
he don't understand this at all. I don't either, man. Bebo,
That's
what you
why
think?
That's why you don't put babies in people like this. Kim had a track record before this, so why would you not see this come? Ye has done a lot of things that we can say that ain't been bad. You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't cancel him. But when you look at stuff like this is one of the worst mistakes he ever made. Probably the worst mistake. This was your downfall. This person. This was the end result. You got nothing out of this relationship. And she's taking your bag. And she took your loaner and took that money too. Like you said, Iceberg, 1.8 to 2 billion off this man's back. And you still paying her. Shout out to Kim for just Honda.
Yeah, she slapped him up. And let's be clear, he's the one who created Skims. Skims is almost $1 billion company too.
But
You know what
when
I'm
you
saying?
dip your toe in the devil's pool, man, I mean, these are the results.
Yeah, she's in that Lazarus pit, Doc. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, man.
All that praying he's been doing, all the church music, you better be. You might want.
Ain't no more Sunday service, Doc.
Nah, ain't no more Sunday. It's skim service.
Bebo, what you thinking on this, man? Because I mean, you almost went down this rabbit hole one time, man. What's your thoughts, man? You know what I'm saying? With the Jamaican joint, man.
Stop.
You know what I'm saying?
Stop.
You almost lost the
Oh
Billy
my
too,
God.
man. Give him some advice, man.
I damn near fell out my chair off.
Stop. Y'all trying
Bebo's
to
a
get
ladies' man.
Y'all,
You know
y'all
what I'm saying?
trying to get
Learn,
Ross from
man.
Country Wayne over here.
Yeah,
Y'all need
you
to
know what I'm
stop.
saying? Yeah. Jesus is popping.
Man, Jesus is popping. But I think Jay Camp nailed it on the head. With or without the controversy, this was going to happen. Certain things are just written in stone. When you make certain decisions, you have to be willing to accept what's going to inevitably come with it.
Yeah.
And this, again, even without the Ye's current controversies, this was going to happen.
Right.
Now, with the controversies, that just adds more fuel to the fire. The powers that be, as we discussed before, they've got every area covered you can think of, every industry, you name it. So definitely not saying this is the case, but you can't rule out that certain discussions weren't made legally or whatever, with certain, let's just say, professionals. Maybe. We're not saying that is or isn't, but it could have been. And the aim is to once again drain him to cause the bleeding.
Oh,
she
the
did
slow
more
bleeding
than plug a leak. I should say she did more than pull the plug
that
out.
freaking
Oh
leak.
yeah. This
Shout
was
out
going to happen.
Shout out to Didi in the building too, man.
Didi
Coming
Long,
over
what's
from Facebook,
happening?
man. Shout
Got
out
that,
Didi
got
Long,
that
man.
right.
You know,
straight
she's
from
sending
St.
him
Louis.
pictures of that whole
Yeah, shout out
family.
St.
Like,
Louis. Yeah, shout
that's
out to the
200K. That's 200K.
Yep.
That's 200K.
Yeah.
Now
So
Devon's
this is
saying, Devon's saying before you go in, Bebo.
No, go ahead.
Devon's saying all he had to do was pay attention to her mother. She's
Man.
about that business.
Yeah.
He dipped his toe.
Yep.
And here we are.
It's a powerful lesson that goes to show.
It's a brutal lesson, man.
Yeah.
And I agree
be
with Mario.
careful.
This hurts, man. This hurts the culture a little bit because like a billionaire dude should not be paying no child support like to
No.
another billionaire wife. And let's be
No.
clear. Let's hold on. That house that he bought across the street,
That's hers now too.
she gets that too.
Yeah.
She gets it too.
$4 million home.
How many cats have we
4.5.
seen settle amicably? You got the Jeff Bezos of the world. MJ didn't let Juanita get his empire. He kept that Jordan brand.
Mhm.
Man, dude, the more I think about it, the more I talk about it, this just makes Kanye look extreme.
It's just even more of a deeper hole that he's digging himself into, or rather the results from his actions of the digging is just now he's falling
Facts,
even
Brian.
deeper.
Y'all see what Brian put on the
Brian
screen?
said,
Y'all see
Ye
that?
is online getting the energy he gave to the black community. Ooh, yeah, well, yeah,
Hold on, maybe
well,
give the coup to this dude.
yeah.
Right. And wore the white power shirt.
Dang, Brian's going savage on him, man.
Well, and
White lives matter now to him, I guess.
Dang. Well, this is the thing. Was it a win though? Because he really, out of being a billionaire, he's only paying 2.4 a year, so that's not bad for him.
But he's economically
But the
slowly
IRS
draining.
from frozen too.
Mhm.
50
And the
million is
IRS
what over
frozen.
50 million. Yeah.
I think Jay Kim just said 75 in the group chat.
Yeah, 70 fit dive.
75 milli.
Well, even worse.
Yeah.
Even worse than.
'Cause- And you can't do nothing when the IRS frees you. I mean, it's pretty much over at that point.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Man,
Oh, yeah.
Mama Bear saying, to be fair, he's halfway there.
Yeah.
Brian saying the same way Kanye tried to drain black people, so took our struggles and paid. God
Wow.
dang, he made
Yeah.
promises he wanted white people approval. Now he's
Look,
getting exactly what he's
Brian's
looking
over
That's
for.
these statements are very,
Oh, my
very true.
God.
Arrows is hitting him with
You
the
get
arrows
what
in
you
the chest.
ask
Oh
for.
my God.
You get what you ask for.
Y'all going
We
y'all
talked
gonna get
about
out demonetized today.
We talked about the importance of having a foundation. You didn't rely on your most reliable one, and now we see what's happening. And it's not
Look.
anybody's fault but the man in the mirrors.
Damn.
I'm pretty sure
Oh,
at
you
one
get
point in
shots
time, Magnum was like, Magnum was like, come and get it. Kanye was like, nah, I'm good.
Right.
And now look what happened.
Now you need
They
it.
had the directs.
Mama
Man.
Bear saying all we know who's back. Kim owes her money, owes her money too. So
Ray J.
yeah. Oh,
Are you said Raycon is out here like
Yeah, very kind.
Mama.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
There you go.
There
you go.
Yeah.
Debanking. Ooh.
I guess slavery ain't a choice now, Kanye.
Stop
Dog,
it,
y'all
Shamari.
going too hard in the paint.
Stop
tonight,
it. Y'all
man.
going too
Gosh,
hard on
Shamari.
it.
Elizabeth.
God.
He's coming home. Jay's coming home.
Man saying Kanye should listen to his own advice. We want prenup. We want prenup.
Yeah.
Stanless, what's your thoughts on this, man?
He did get a
Real
prenup.
quick.
Oh, but go ahead.
Well, it ain't.
It's not. It's he's still in the hole, but yeah, go ahead.
Stanless, what's your thoughts on this, man?
I'm wondering if this is more orchestrated behind closed doors, because why else would Kim Kardashian, if she's worth 1.9 billion with Kanye, maybe she's still worth over $1 billion without the whole Adidas deal and without Kanye, so why would she need an extra $200,000 to raise for kids when she's already worth $1 billion? It makes no sense to me. That just shows how corrupt or shady our government is, and we need to make a change with that. But Kanye knew what type of woman Kim Kardashian was before he even got with her. Everybody knew how she was.
Put the coof on. This
I mean, the fact that Ray
scandal.
J put you on like that's right there should. I mean, just saying.
Yeah.
You gotta. It just goes to show an important lesson that it is essential to be careful who you align yourself with,
Bro.
in any kind of relationship, friendship relationships, business relationships, marital relationships, any kind of relationships. You better be very careful and exercise discernment instead of just foolishness because out of some sense of ego or whatever. You got to be very careful. Yes, and it's nobody's fault, but again, your own.
Well, this other thing too, his actions don't help either, because he ran off the podcast joint with Tim Cass, right?
Tim Pool, yep.
Tim Pool, yep.
Yeah, Tim Pool. He's been saying all kind of crazy stuff, showing up at Skechers, just off the Skechers joint. He's been walking around with a lot of right wing cats. He ran up on Trump in Mar-a-Lago.
And Trump had to cuss him out, basically.
And Trump had to cuss him out with the swoop on.
Out of here with that foolishness, man.
He had a Dougie Fresh. He Dougie Fresh.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Trump
was like, man,
not the swoop though. Not the courthouse swoop.
They talking about Trump was sweating orange and all kinds of
stuff.
The
shout out
comb
to Trump.
was over.
That's my guy, man. Shout out to Trump. But this is the thing, though. Is this the last we're gonna hear from Ye this year?
Oh no.
Is he gonna just fall back?
No,
not at all. He's all about attention.
The problem is he needs a social media manager, but he doesn't want to answer to nobody. He thinks he's over.
He
superior.
knows what's going on.
Yeah, so
yep.
I think he's just gonna keep talking the way he is, and who knows what's gonna happen next.
Should have stayed with Amber. I imagine that's the person who did the poetry piece several years ago.
But didn't
Amber
leave him for Wiz? Amber left him for Wiz.
Amber. Yeah, okay. Oh, you talking about?
And then he did 808 Heartbreaks.
Okay, I was thinking about
the
Amber. I wasn't thinking. You talking about Amber Rose? I wasn't even thinking about her.
Yeah, Amber Rose. She got She got the case.
Facts, Liz.
Now Liz is saying Liz is bringing up. He asked Trump to be his VP.
He ran up in Mar-a-Lago.
Hey, you want to run with me?
Hey,
so I can cry with a bulletproof vest on.
Hey, the FBI just left in their choppers. You might need a run as VPs.
Man, you know how heated Trump probably was, and I don't blame him. He's probably like,
Locksmith, what's going on with your thumbnail, bruh? Shout out to Jeremy in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? But that thumbnail man is off the chain. Wow. Yeah, asking Trump to be your VP is hilarious.
You got that Pete Davidson.
Man. Yeah, you got a Pete. Yeah, come on, man. They same woman that with the pretty much
the Garden Tool Walk campaign.
Yeah, the Garden Tool Walk.
Yep.
Never the Garden Tool.
The Amber Heard. Hold on, man. Hold on. He get the Amber Heard with the bottom of the bottle. You know.
Hey, Bebo. What did kids say? He called my mother a garden tool.
He called my mom a garden tool.
Yeah.
Nah, not Rose. She had him sharing jeans with her. Oh my god, man! Y'all forgot he was sharing her jeans.
Professor Silverthorne came with that.
Man, Trump said, "No, I'm good, bro."
Right? Said, "I'm good."
Hold up, man. Mr. Pronot is in the building.
Mr.
Man.
Pronot, what's good?
Already, man. What's going
good?
down?
What's good?
Hey man, we about to go into the heavy topic tonight. Why y'all came here? If y'all liking what we doing, if y'all feeling DJ Scandalous, my guy Jay Camp, Bebo P, hit that cash up. Where the money at, Bebo?
Oh, the money stays on deck. And while we're at it, hit that like, subscribe button, and notification bell, and hit the Cash App and the super chats if you're feeling frisky.
If you don't have no bread, man, hit us. Go to our Facebook channels, man, YouTube channels. Hit the like, subscribe, man. You know how we do. If you ain't got no bread, it's all good, man. Hey, this thing, first of the month coming up. It's the first of the month.
Get up,
grab the checks and come on.
Get up, get up.
Let him sink, man. He's right wing, man. Y'all wild, man.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Locksmith Journey died.
That's good.
That third leg, dog. What do you do with that third cut? Exactly. Came from here. We came for the Nas talk. You know what I'm saying? So this thing.
Appreciate this.
We're gonna give y'all the Nas talk.
We're
gonna give it to y'all right now. We're gonna talk about the new song. Bebo P. Scandalous were the first two people that I saw put it down, man. Hey man, shout out to TBS, man, becoming a member. Let's give her that gunshot, man. All day, man. She got her check early, man.
TBS
let's hold it down, man.
Hey, the castle.
Join the channel, man. Get the memberships up, man, all day long. But we got to talk about this new Nas 21 Savage, 21. DJ Scandalous' favorite rapper, 21. Song just dropped. Now let's be clear. They had 21 was caught on Clubhouse saying that Nas was irrelevant.
Say that again. One more time for him.
He was on Clubhouse running his gums, his UK gums.
Hey, Mike.
Looking like Sideshow Bob, talking about Nas, the Godfather. Let's stop the cat.
The Godson and the Godfather, all that.
Then Nas does a crazy move. He does the chess move of the century.
What's the chess move of the century? What's the chess move?
He asked this dude to get on a track.
With Hit Boy production.
With Hit Boy producing the joint.
Yeah.
Stop it.
This is crazy. This is crazy because a lot of cats, JG, wouldn't do this. This is a dope move.
Finessed them, man.
What's your thoughts on just the song before we go in?
Well,
first of all, it dropped last night. What's y'all thoughts as we go in? The chat, I need y'all to go in, man. What's your thoughts on the song? When y'all heard the song is called One Mic, One Gun. It sounds like DJ Scandalous at a party. You know
DJ Scandalous drums, you know.
Yeah, man, with the drums, you know what I'm saying? Watch out for the Thule. What's y'all thoughts on this song? Go, Scandalous, go in real quick. What was your thoughts just on this song before we go in?
I like the beat. You know, you can't go wrong with Hit Boy. You know, Nas comes hard on it. You can say what you want about 21, but you know.
21.
But hold up, is this something you gonna play tomorrow?
I can't say for sure. If I edit out 21, then yeah.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Wow. 21.
The other thing I gotta ask you before you guys go in real quick, Scandalous, what you thought about the move? About going from, because most dudes would say, oh, this dude said I'm relevant, I ain't gonna talk to him. What was your thoughts on the move to actually talk to him, sit down with him, and then get him on a track?
Well, let's be real. If this was 90s Nas or even Ether Nas, we would not be having this right now. He would have came out with a diss track. He would have destroyed him. But I think it's a great move.
Up and blazed him.
It's a great move for the culture because I think it shows that Nas has matured over these years and he can actually come together and help out newer artists as well. So I think it's a great move because, you know, we need that in hip hop right now. We see so many rappers getting killed. You know, we need more rappers coming together, you know, and doing something great for the culture.
Before you go in, J Camp, Mr. Pro Not saying Nas with the W.
Facts.
Power 600 saying 21 at Esco. Touch is saying the fact Nas did this put him in another category.
180.
Touch Day One Club. First of all, I got to give a shout out to Madman with the $2 holler. Put out the money, B-Bo.
Oh, the money stays on deck. We appreciate
Nas did
these
again.
boys
Finessing these young and 21.
Salute to Madman. Salute, brother. Appreciate the donation.
Also got salute, man. Appreciate you, man. Then Antoine saying We want prenup. We
Prenup.
want prenup. Something that you
Say
Gotta
need
that
come
to
back
have.
through with it. Gotta come back through with it.
Say that
Appreciate you,
again.
Antoine.
Man,
Say that
Yes.
again.
$2 holla,
Yeah.
man. And he got the crazy thumbnail. That's a dope thumbnail. So
Absolutely.
It is a
salute,
dope
man. Antoine
thumbnail.
coming through
Yeah.
1486.
All
Yeah.
day. Appreciate
What
y'all.
y'all thinking, man? J. Kent, what you thinking on this? What the power move just by Hound Youngin,
Man.
putting him in the booth with a Hit Boy beat. Probably wrote the lyrics. What's your thoughts?
Oh yeah. Listen, this is like Big Uncle OG move. Cause Nas is like, look, I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna blaze you on your type of joint. And I'm a big up you because I can.
Pretty much
spanked
like
it?
Renegade.
This is
Yeah,
straight
yeah,
chess
yeah.
move by Nas because he's like, okay, so you think I'm irrelevant? I'm gonna go ahead and snatch your fans too, embody you on your own type of track, and use your cadence and your delivery, and still body you.
Yeah.
Come on.
I just want
This
to know
is
if it was Nas reaching out to him or if it was 21 pulling a Draymond Green and going at Kevin Durant.
No,
Please help me, please help me.
He moonwalk. Oh, you talking
I
about the
think
moonwalk.
this is a straight up Big Brother move. Nas reached out to him like, look, you know what I'm saying? I heard what you said. Let's sit down.
You
and
can't
chop
walk
up.
it back because it's recorded.
Yeah, you can't walk it back. Nas like, look, let's chop it up. Matter of fact, let's do a joint, man. Like, let's bring our bases together. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what it do. And Nas bodied the track. I think somebody said in the chat basically if 21 wasn't on there, you know what I'm saying? It's basically it's a 5 mic type of song. But the fact that Nas basically deliberately and on purpose had the same cadence that 21 would have, and basically like, look, young man, I'm gonna let you have this. I'm gonna let you own the cadence and own the joint, but I'm gonna use the same cadence and I'm gonna just Honda you all through this.
Now hold on.
A Big Brother move.
Big Bob saying, why we talking about a 6-year-old rapper coming back outside?
Because he's bodying everybody else. That's
he's bodying
criticizing.
Hey, Bob, this thing he's bodying cats. Bob right now, and salute to Big Bob in the building.
Salute to Big Bob.
Salute to Big Bob. Yeah.
Because right now,
I want to hear his opinion on it.
Yeah, we want to hear your opinion, man. Like, who's actually, for the last 2 weeks, man, who we've been talking about? Let's be clear.
NAS, Nas.
We've been talking about Nas, man, real talk. And I think I saw somebody on here that just said that, okay, Brian said it. Notice how much negative press has come out since KD3 dropped. They try to rewrite history, not to acknowledge this dude as the king of hip hop.
100.
We just got done talking about spinning the narrative.
They spinning the narrative, man. Because again,
but they've been doing that his whole career, but they can't kill off Nas. They've tried.
Right. They can't.
But they can't.
And this started when remember when he talked about that night at the Source Award where Suge and Puff had their back and forth, and he said he didn't have no money. He didn't have no money to get an outfit. You know what I'm saying? He had to borrow some money from Steve Stout. He had to borrow some money from him to even get a fit.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
so they've been trying. I mean, like he's been having hard luck, man, since he came in the game. I love the fact that he's winning now on his own label. Him and Hit Boy doing their thing. Bebo, what was your thoughts just on the chess move and just the song, real quick, before we go in a little deeper?
And actually, Big Bob was talking about Jay and not Nas. He said,
okay. Oh, my fault.
Just to clear that
up.
Okay. It's all good either way.
Yeah, it's all good either way.
Even if he was talking about Nas, it's all good, bro. You welcome anytime, man. Anytime.
Shout out Big Bob in the building, man.
But no, I think the song was. I'll start from the music and then go into the
hold on real quick. Shout out to Liz with the $2 king move.
Oh, you already know what it has to be.
Salute, man, and the money, man.
And the moolah. Appreciate the donation, Liz. Appreciate
you. Go ahead, B-Ball. My fault.
No, you good. Musically, it was a solid joint. It is a solid joint. And it just goes to show what we've been saying on here in terms of bridging the gap. We've been saying that about Nas, especially with this whole combination or duo with him tag teaming it up with the Hit Boy. You know what I'm saying? Each project, to some degree, it seems like he's worked with somebody of 21 Savage's nature. So this isn't anything new. We talked
Fabio
about the fact,
Foreign,
yeah, Fabio, yeah. Who else do we talk about him working with?
ASAP.
There we go. There you go. So this
88's
isn't
in the
anything
building
new.
real quick. Just real quick. 88's in the
Prince
building for the
building.
culture, man.
88,
You know what I'm saying? 88 was
been
good,
getting
man.
money
Culture,
since
man.
88
Love
spins
it,
for the
man.
culture. Yeah, so it's definitely for the
Great
culture.
move for the culture. Facts.
Olive
Yeah,
branch move,
great
Big
move.
Brother
Definitely,
move,
definitely.
all
Now
that.
on the chess moves part, everybody said their commentary very well on this. This was definitely a great chess move, but not only just the fact that they did a song together. I remember when Nas did the social media response where he had the emoji laughing, but then he had the love. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
So his disposition, I think, as Scanless said, he's matured. I think Scanless said this over the last,
Scanless did say
few to
that.
several years.
The old
He
Nas would have bodied him.
yeah, he
he
would have
would've
bodied
bodied
him,
him,
and he still got
Yeah.
that in him.
And he
But,
would have smashed his chick too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Let's be
oh,
clear.
And let's
man.
be honest,
Oh,
too.
man.
Let's be
You know what I'm
honest.
saying? I'm
too,
gonna catch it
Bebo.
slipping.
Yeah.
You know what I
And
mean?
I
I
Catch
like
in
the
Miami.
highlights. I like
And if
the
you remember, Bebo, KRS-One was not able to do that with Nelly. Remember when
right.
KRS-One basically ethered?
Yep.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. In the
Ether
early
Nelly.
2000s. Yeah.
But
600,
KRS-One
600 said he
couldn't
liked the
help
song.
himself.
600
Couldn't
said he
help
liked the
himself.
song Samples good too.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
it sounds like
Sample's dope.
it sounds like something that would be on the bonus track of King's Disease album, not the third
Facts.
one, but I like the highlights. Nas's was him saying that black music is dying. People saying that black music is dying, but like Nas says that they're wiping black music and its artists out. What else did he say? It's cool to be mainstream, but he'd rather be timeless, and whatever he does is Queens, which we talked about that too on our KD3 album review. But as far as 21 Savages, let me give him his flowers too. He said F the jewelry, he'd rather buy land and successfully invest in. He'd rather invest his income via stocks and bonds. He referenced the artist. He's the painter who did the Obama portraits. Kehinde Wiley. He said he has that on his wall and he wants to give that down to his son. Pass it down to his son one day.
Right here.
You know what I'm saying? And he even mentioned going platinum without any features. So it's a solid joint. However you want to look at it. At least to us,
I don't think anybody's saying it's great, but it's
right.
solid.
It has its
a
highlights.
culture record. It's
there
a
you go.
record, which is phenomenal.
Hold on, man. Let me hit the brakes real quick on this joint. This is where the news came in. And shout out to Brian. Brian's coming through, man. Heavy, man. He's coming heavy tonight. Pause. Extra pause. Sorry,
Extra pause.
Extra pause.
Capital P on that pause. Oh, that's that Kim.
We just had Quentin Miller. They paid him a little bit of change. Pulled out the money they try to give Quentin Miller to hate on
the money's staying out tonight for y'all, boy.
Now, Quentin Miller, if y'all don't know, Quentin Miller was caught up in the whole Drake situation where he got caught up, man, with the ghostwriter.
Yeah.
Now, on Rory and Mal, LB's favorite podcast, he was saying, "Yeah, I wrote for Nas. I was in the joint with Nas when he wrote Pressure for KD too."
Yep. Or contributed.
You man with a throw that in there. You didn't write no bars, my G, for no Nas. Let's be clear. Clear that up. Scanless, explain that and just what was your thoughts on them even trying to change the narrative of Nas having a ghostwriter?
For rappers that have ghostwriters, like there's a lot of them. We can go down. Let's do Drake, Snoop Dogg, Dre, Eazy-E. There's a lot of rappers like this that have ghostwriters. And I have Snoop Dogg high on my top 20 list. I have Eazy-E in there, but I can't put them in my top 10 because they don't write their lyrics. Because I think part of it being a rapper
and Snoop
is
admitted that.
they're a writer, right? So I can't put them over KRS-One or Big Daddy Kane or Rakim because all these guys, they write their own songs, right? So for somebody to come out and say that Nas did not write his own music is extremely damaging to their reputation. So I can see why they're doing it now.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
It is. Can we put the Koofy on real quick?
Go ahead.
Was this a Rock Nation situation?
I would have thought it would have been 21, but they did a collab, so I'm not sure.
Well, the other thing too is, let's be clear. Go to myrapverse.com.
21 being that,
that's smart.
That's smart true.
To do that. So.
Well, let's be clear. At myrapverse.com, there's an article on there where after KD3 came out, they had an article about Jay and Beyonce working on a trilogy joint.
The Renaissance
Who cares?
trilogy. Yeah.
Take care of them kids, my G, and worry about that lawsuit. But you've been seeing all this negative news. Shout out to Brian in the chat. You've been seeing all this negative news about Nas. And also you've seen articles trying to change the narrative to get off KD3. Bebo, what you think? Before take another sip, Bebo.
Right.
Hold on. I might need to go here with wherever you're trying to go. Might need to go here with it.
Well, I've been where y'all at.
What you got to go? Hey man, go in though. Like, so do you agree with what Brian was saying with this negative stuff about ghostwriting from Quentin Miller? Stop the cap.
Yeah, Quentin Miller's not ghostwriting for Nas.
No.
And Quentin even said that he contributed.
He had on his polo. No,
right.
Come on,
collar.
Come on.
He did get on social media in order to get on this like rage or whatever. Not rage, but he had a couple outbursts, I'll say. And then he had said something about like going there, and he kept shouting out Hit Boy, but he went there to contribute some ideas, is how he put it, I believe. So it's not like he said that he wrote all the bars or most of the bars for Nas or anything like that. So ideas contributed can mean anything. It could be a hook. It could be, like Iceberg said, doomp or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, put that in the beat scandal.
Yeah, it could be anything idea-wise. So
do y'all see what Brian's saying? You peep how Roy and Mal didn't even ask a follow-up question.
None.
Also, Roy and Mal said on the record, if you don't have Jay-Z the GOAT, then you don't know rap.
We need to go ahead and key Honda them dudes real quick. Just need to go ahead. I mean, I'm
gonna tag him in this joint. Like, and that's the thing. When somebody says that Nas, I ghost wrote for Nas, hold up, stop the whole show. We gotta talk about this joint right now to get you on record because we want the exclusive, right?
Yep, there you have it.
Scandalous, what's your thoughts on that, man? Like, why do you think they didn't do a follow-up? We can put the Koofy on too.
Probably paid. I don't know.
Shout out to Locksmith too. We do need to name that fart button though.
The fart boy, hold up, man. Shout out, man. Let me
Locksmith, that picture though. I'm sorry, man.
Muscles with the Gerben, dog. Yeah, that's the Kim button. Yeah, that's the Kim button, man. Give him that Kim joke. Hold up. Mal is Big's brother. Let me give Devon the Koof.
Man, give him that Koofy all day. Devon's had it all day too, for real. He's trying to clip Scandalous.
Let's be clear. If y'all don't know who Devon is talking about, on Rory and Mal's brother is Biggs, the guy who started Rockefeller Records with Jay and Dame Dash.
That's right.
That's his brother.
Connections.
Donations, connections.
Put the puzzle pieces together and you'll find out some things that might raise an eyebrow. But yeah,
these are clowns, man. Again, I go back what Brian said. You didn't ask a follow-up. Quentin never said he ghost wrote for Nas, though. Shout out to
yeah, and if you're a YouTuber or a podcaster, you would definitely want to ask a follow-up to that.
Right.
That's big news, right?
Yeah.
About Nas having the ghostwriter. That'll be everywhere. Why would you not ask a follow-up?
They're trying to be on the Rock Nation payroll by ending this segment right there without a follow-up question.
I mean, you guys, all of you guys have the Koofy on in the chat.
I got the Koofy on tonight.
Yeah,
everybody got the Koofy on tonight.
Oh,
what?
We appreciate you.
Is that true, Mal's Big's brother? Yes.
Yeah, it is true. It is true. Yeah. Yeah.
This is why you come to Fresh Out. This is why you holler DJ Scandalous. We try to come with the truth without getting Kanye'd up in this joint. You know what I'm saying? We just speaking facts tonight. We just asking questions like Bebo. We ask the questions.
Just asking the questions.
Extended family in the chat.
Come on, man.
We're gonna drop the gems.
They're gonna drop. Hey, this is why you coming, man. Again, Roz in here, Sri Lanka, nobody on Nas, but Nas on everybody. Facts, man.
Ooh,
I think Nas even said in the clip, man, on Hit Boy's IG that he said, "Hey, man, we're gonna basically just kind of control the industry for a couple.
We're gonna hold the game hostage. Yeah,
we're gonna hold the game hostage, and that's what's been going on. Shout out to Big Bob too by clearing up that situation by saying, hey, man, Nas is was he 50, 49?
I think he's 49 now.
49
for the date of this recording, yeah.
And let's be clear, Scandalous is a historian. We're all historians of the game.
Yeah.
This is young man's game. This is not an old dude's game. This isn't rock and roll where you can be U2, where you can be U2 and still go out and sing a song.
But that's why Nas had to go ahead and show homie up on that track.
Fact.
Like, it's a young man's game, but I can still body you, young. I can hit you with this sky hook, young man.
Pirate 600 said, remember a certain someone claimed years ago that he wrote Foxy's rhyme on Ain't No Inga, and dudes like Sauce Money debunked it. This is why you come to Fresh Out. Pirate 600 comes with the game.
The gems all the time. So
can y'all elaborate on what Pirate's saying?
Yeah, Iceberg, why don't you take this one?
No, go ahead. I'm just sitting, man. I'm drinking, man. I'm just sitting back.
You know you got that water in there. That straight aquafina. Don't take this one, bro.
Yeah, that's you, brother.
And this is the thing, man. Like, let's be clear. Jay was saying that he wrote certain things, and real talk, it was our guy Sauce Money. Now, if you know Sauce Money, he was down with Rockefeller from the get-go. Crazy bars,
he is
nice with the pen. And let's be clear, he penned the I'll Be Missing You for Puff.
Come on now. Come on now.
So let's be clear. A lot of cats like Jada, Locks, Sauce Money, they were really right. They were the pen behind most of your hits in the 90s.
That's right.
Let's be clear. Early 2000s.
The Chase and the Wells Fargo, the pen game back, they was loaning that pen. They was lenders.
Stop.
So let's be clear. You know, the whole narrative of Jay doesn't write anything. Man, stop the cap, because remember he took the song the club joint from Beanie Siegel.
12 a.m. at the
club. And then also, who wrote the hook for I'm a Hustler, Baby? It was one of the Philly cats that wrote that hook. He said, I need that.
Okay.
So let's stop the cat man on that.
The difference between Jay-Z and Nas, though, Jay always talks about who he ghost wrote for. So, Still Dre. You never hear Nas talking about ghost writing Will Smith's album, Big Willie Style. Yeah. All those hits are Nas.
Talk about another. Tonight's just a tinfoil Koofy night.
It's a Koofy night,
man. It's like a big Koofy night.
Cuban Link allegedly wrote for Puff too.
Shout out to Cuban Links from the Terror Squad, former Terror Squad.
The former Terror Squad all day long.
Yeah.
Well, and Shamario, this is the thing. Jay, we were talking about bots earlier. We're talking about like algorithms and pushing people to the top. Back then, you had to push a narrative through the magazines, Source, XXL, Elliot Wilson, Rap Radar. Shout out to them, though. But at the end of the day, if you got in good, man, and let's be clear, we understood when Jay got in the game, he would bring bags of money to the radio station to play music. So he wanted to run with a narrative, man. Let's be clear, man. Let me put the sound effects on. So, again, I think this is why, in my opinion, no Koofy, just real talk, that they try to suppress cats who really can do it. Nas, you can't make another Nas, but I can make another 21, 21, 21, 21.
Easily.
It's amazing that we're talking about all of this too, because I just heard this part of the Ghetto Reporter song where he said that he is both under and above ground, or under and over ground. When I heard that, I thought about it like everything that we're talking about tonight essentially is this encompasses that bar.
Yeah. Fact, this is Vlad directly taking aim at Nas because he can't pick beats.
Because Vlad was the one who was trying to go off about Nas picking terrible beats. He's been hitting that narrative for years.
Yep.
And he got called out on this KD series, and he's trying to walk a lot of that stuff back right now.
Trying to moonwalk like Michael and Quincy.
Not Mr. Pronot.
Mr. Pronot saying KRS-One thinks Nas is a GOAT. Your contribution to hip hop.
We talking about one of the
top two with KRS-One. We're the top two. I agree.
We talking about Chris One, one of the illest.
Yeah, you are
giving those type of flowers.
That speaks volumes.
We got just
big volume.
Brian's coming through, man. Just making the show easy for us tonight, man.
Brian said,
we gotta give him Koofy too. Jay stole that "Where I'm From" beat from Fat Joe. Just found that out. I have lost a lot of respect for Jay. and how he has a media members pushing his narrative almost like LeBron James in his agenda. Can we? McLovin saying, can we discuss why Vlad is doing everything he can to hate on Nas? This agent needs to be checked.
He should have been checked a long time ago. Long time ago.
Let's go in, man. We in your neck of the woods right now. So,
well, with Vlad,
man, y'all trying to make us a 2-hour show. We about to go in.
Yeah, that's a whole nother video.
Another video.
We can talk for another 2 hours about
Devon
that.
saying Vlad couldn't get Nas interview, so he went and got Carmen.
Yeah. Well, let's be real.
Goofy night.
We all know what happened to Crooked Eye. If you guys don't know what happened to Crooked Eye did an interview on his YouTube channel with Eminem, right? And DJ Vlad could not get Eminem at all. So what he did is he clipped Crooked Eye's own video, posted on his channel, and his team copyright strike Crooked Eye's channel and terminated it. So allegedly.
There you go.
Well, and let's be clear, man. There's
a million ideas got the on too right now.
And shout out to our girl, man, Shirley J. She writes for Complex. Yep. She was working with Vlad as well. Vlad fires her because he's mad about some bull, man. Shout out to Shirley on that bull. You know what I'm saying? Again, and like I said, we're not knocking Vlad, man. You know what I'm saying? Much love to Vlad, but at the end of the day, there's some conversations that have to be had, man, when you're speaking for, and let's be clear, hip hop has just surpassed rock and roll as the #1 genre in the world, Craig. So you have to be putting out the right narratives, and this is why we've basically formed Voltron over here and trying to put out the real facts with hip hop. So again, it's not hating on nobody. We're just trying to put out the facts so everybody knows what's going on, because these narratives have been going on for years, man.
They have. Million ideas. What's up?
Yeah. He said, didn't Kanye write some of the Lucifer for Hov? Heck yeah. He came in with the whole concept. He couldn't get into the freaking concept.
Yeah, I want to say Ye got them pen credits on there. So good one right there.
And Hawaiian Sophie video rapping like Fu Schnickens.
He was rapping like Fu Schnickens, though. Man. He was.
Gambino's back in the building, man. Shout out to
Gambino. What's happening? Gambino.
One of my favorite
Denver, man. Shout out. Man, Denver, man. We love it out there, man.
Peace to Denver.
Power saying Vlad already in trouble with the sweetie and some old lady. Yeah, I remember that scandalous. Yeah, facts. You know what I'm saying? Devon's also saying Vlad's also been tearing at Ice Cube the same way.
He better stop. He better stop with that one.
Shooting shots. But long story short, don't want to make it always about Vlad, but this move with Nas and 21 Savage shows how crazy Nas is with the chess moves. I think the record is dope. The way he came out with it was crazy too, because it came out the blue. Pause.
Out the blue.
It did.
Which means he's still
fresh off album.
Heavy.
Fresh off an album.
Still in the studio.
And fresh off the Wu-Tang Clan tour.
Because Bebo, this is why you come to fresh out. Bebo said in the lyrics, they must have just freshly recorded this joint.
And
it's basically a dope move because it's not promoting no album, no release. You just put it out there.
Yep.
For the fans.
Yep. No other label outside of his own to be able to do such a thing. Vlad the Impaler.
Remember the Stillmatic freestyle with Eric B?
Yes,
absolutely.
Yes.
Again, Nas man is just showing how dope he is. I mean, this thing, we're not the Joe Buttons, Nas backpacker fans. This is just real hip hop, man. And Nas has put on a masterclass of how you basically end these beefs. Because again, we saw how some of this stuff over silly stuff can go left, and then you don't get into an argument with 21. Your homie gets into it with 21 and ends up somebody getting shot. You know what I'm saying?
Let me say this here too. Not saying this is going to be absolute, but not going to rule it out. Don't be surprised if you see this song perform at. Yeah. Don't be surprised if you see this performed in New York next month in December 2022.
Oh, for one night only joint. Oh.
Yeah, at Madison Square. Yep. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if you see Nas and 21 Savage perform One Mic, One Gun at the one night only Madison Square Garden performance. Just saying, don't be surprised. I'm not saying it is, not gonna say it. It's
Somebody
not.
need to cut Bebo P
Hey,
that check.
cut this 1/29/21. Cut this right now for February 23.
Hey,
Right.
You heard it here first. Again, shout out Mass Appeal Slaughter Gang.
yes,
Mhm.
yeah.
Last thing before we get out of here, Brian saying MC Search came and dropped that truth bomb on Takeover, on the line. Jay-Z used for years and talked about it
Nas, yep.
and coming out. Which, if you didn't see that, shout out to our guy Mav Hoffa. Basically, Brian saying that when MC Search went on there, he talked about a 30 rule where after 30 years you get your publishing back.
And who else talked about that?
Come on, man, fresh out.
I think Scanless was with us on that one too.
Was with that. Everybody give you
had talked
on the
about
back.
that.
You know what I'm saying? Good job, guys.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
good job. But the whole thing is to do the song, Jay-Z had to give half the publishing to Nas. But again, like Bebo said, Nas never even put that in his face. He never put it in the public.
Right.
So we just thought, man, Nas got mixed on that joint. MC Search got MC Search. Man, I got to just get 2%. But Nas owns that song, have that song.
Yeah, we had
talked about it.
Yeah, and MC Search at the time when he helped him get that deal, we had said that MC Search just wanted the admin fees. He didn't want royalties off of it. Yeah, Touch said fresh off of I Don't Do Features album. Yes, true, 100%. Touch. So true. Power 600.
Power on 50% of dead
Nas
presidents,
owns 50%
man.
of dead presidents.
I told folks, Million saying, I told folks for 20 years Jay was capping about this search publishing nonsense, 100%, man.
Hey, Million. I've been trying to talk to folks for years about Lauryn Hill not being crazy, and now fast forward to today, it just goes to show narratives are being exposed.
35 years.
Yep. That 35-year rule.
Mr. Pro not saying Nas has these moves premeditated. Man said he was rare form. He was playing chess in the music video.
Right.
Years later, he's saying he starts pulling them out with the new YouTube shorts. Yeah, song with 21.
Yep.
Facts.
Indeed. Staying ahead of the game. Young man's game too, and staying ahead of it.
We could be here all night talking about this record in this move. Again, what's your final thoughts, man, on this Nas just masterclass of how you deal with problems? Because again, this dude literally came out and let's be clear, 21 is a Jay-Z cat. Remember, because Jay-Z, when they was going to deport the cat, Jay-Z came through and helped him out.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So now you'd have flipped a foe into a friend. Supposedly, or just using for a chess move, either or. What's your thoughts on this though? Because this is a crazy move.
Well, they just let you know that the OGs, like once we get to a certain stage, like we understand the game. And I want to say it was McLovin who said that Jeezy saluted Nas too, when Jeezy thought that Nas was talking about him on that hip hop was dead.
They squashed at the airport joint.
They squashed at the airport, and McLovin dropped their jewel. And Jeezy said the same thing. He said he owed Nas for a lot of that. So, you know what I'm saying? And he said Nas was a bigger man and pulled him to the side. And Jeezy said that's what made him change his whole thought process on Gucci.
Well, and let's be clear. And Scanless can vouch for this. He's the one that hollered at Pac when Pac came to New York. And they squashed it. Because remember, Jungle was about to go crazy. Nas said, chill. You know what I'm saying? And they took some pics and they would say, we're going to work together, man. That like before he got shot in Vegas.
And they were both a fan of each other, you know?
Facts.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And a lot of times, man, you know, I think in our culture, man, we don't know how to do conflict resolution.
Correct. Not at all, man. We just got to learn how to do that as men. You know what I'm saying? That's more of a just being in the understanding your position and your place on this planet, and understanding that there's young cats looking up to you. We got to be in front of that and be able to squash things, man, because these young cats is looking at us. Like, I feel like some of these other dudes would still be around if we understood conflict resolution.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate the Nas's of the world and others who are able to actually do this, because this stands out.
It does.
Young and old. You know what I'm saying? Because it was always a get off my line thing for some old heads.
Can you
like,
guys
nah,
get
I
on
ain't
my
never
line,
do
please?
that.
Thank you.
Exactly. And for
That's
some
not
younger
that
dudes, it was
Stanley.
like, no, they old and irrelevant.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But Nas is kind of crushing that narrative right now. So I
Facts.
appreciate him for doing that. And shout out to Devon for basically saying that. Because yes, he is paving the way for other cats to have a 30-year career.
Shout out to Devon, man. Day One Club. Also, man, Pyre 600 saying Meek and Ross is in it. They beef on stage this
Yeah.
week.
We were
Yep.
talking about that in the group chat. I'm glad
Yeah.
that Power brought that up too.
Yes, they did. Shout out to
Absolutely.
them for that.
And
Yeah,
can you
that's
get on my line,
Stanley.
please, Madden? Thank you.
Right, Stanley. Right.
And then he
Thank
looked
you.
around.
Yeah. Can you please get on my line, please?
Right.
DJ Scandalous,
Yeah.
please get on my line. Also, before we get up out of here, man, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, shout out DJ Scandalous coming through, man. He's family now, man. Like I said, it is what it is, man. Coming through.
He don't wipe his feet
Salute.
off.
All day long. He
at the
wiped his
front-
feet off, man. We
the
got to
front
make it
rub.
chitlins in the
He's
back.
good.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's good.
MyRapverse.com, man, all day long. Cheap old air, man. You always talking about
plane
you want to go out of
tickets.
town, man. We got the plane tickets. You can
The
get
holidays is coming
$30
up.
off of your flights, man. If you actually go through our link, we're about to put that
I'm about
down
to
there right
use that
now.
for
Y'all
real.
out here catching flights, not feelings out here. We
Man,
see
catch
y'all.
flights,
Use
not
that.
feelings up in here.
There you
Before
go.
we get out of here, any shout outs, man, before we get up out of here, man?
Man, just shout out to the chat, man, for just making
Yeah,
this
they're going
show
hard
what
to
it
play.
is,
Yeah.
man. Like
Yeah.
you guys is adding topics, man, and you getting the koofies was out hot and heavy today, man. We just
Yeah.
appreciate y'all, man, for going in and showing the love too, man. Again, y'all all family, come back, hit that like and subscribe button, that notification bell, so you know when we're rocking out. We're gonna continue to do this thing every Wednesday, every Saturday. We're gonna be here. But salute to y'all, because this is why we do this whole thing here that we call talking on hip hop, especially when it comes to hip hop royalty.
Yeah, man. Let's
like
go, man.
like the godson. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So salute to y'all, man. 100%.
Yeah, man.
There you have it.
People go in real quick.
Well spoken. In addition to that, if this is your first time, welcome. If this is not your first time and you're coming back, then welcome.
Y'all
we
fam.
appreciate y'all. Yeah, everybody's fan. We appreciate your contributions, because it's not about just the folks you see on the screen here. It's about just the community as a whole within hip hop. So we or urban contemporary music, however you want to label it. But we appreciate y'all nonetheless.
Government
salute.
title.
Yeah, government title. Yeah, government. We salute y'all and appreciate your contributions. Thank you, fellas, as well. Come back this coming Saturday. We're gonna come back and review some music and rock it out with y'all. So there you have it. Oh, and be safe out there. And we hope everybody had a great, well, forever whoever's in the US. We hope you had a great Thanksgiving holiday.
Facts.
And one last thing too.
Go ahead,
again,
J-Camp.
if you have any music that you're working on, even if it's like a little single or EP, anything, send that to us just so we can like rock out to it.
That's right.
And if it's dope, again, we gonna pub it.
It might get the DJ Scandalous, man. I'm putting that in the chat right now.
And you never know who else is gonna hear it. You seen we done had industry cats on this show.
Yep.
So you never know who's gonna hear it. So if you're working on your craft, if you got talent, even if you don't, even if you just believe in what you're doing, like again, like share that with us so we can share it with others.
Indeed.
Share it with the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
that's right.
DJ Scandalous, man, take us home, man. Just give us some shout outs, man, before we get out of here.
Man, there's nothing else to say. Both of you guys hit it out of the park, stole all my thunder. So, you know, if
my
you
bad,
guys want,
my bad.
If you guys want great hip hop content, this is the place to be. We have a great community growing here. You know, we talk old school, new school, and you know, can't wait for new episodes. So shout out to everybody that's watching.
Nas
Again,
and Fresh
man.
out bridging gaps between
Yeah.
the old and the new school.
LB the Podfather, Bebo P, J Camp, DJ Scandalous, man, MyRapverse.com, Iceberg Slim, you know what I'm saying, aka Greg Papa bitch, you know what I'm saying?
Stop.
Man, we're gonna hold it down every Wednesday, man. We're talking new hip hop, old hip hop, man. This is where you come just to come through. There's no other place, man, where you can interact, man, and do this, man. Come here every Wednesday, 9:30, Saturdays, 9:30. We may go a little early, man. We on CP time. But again, shout out to everybody, man. We out of here, man. Peace.
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 I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
Let's go. World's Most Dangerous Podcast.
BOP's in the building. What's good? It was going bar for bar.